Good morning, everybody. Keto for real life people here. I swear. I just start. Oh my God, my cat, who never gets on a counter, who never gets into anything, decided that she needs to be up here with me. What is up with her? Good morning, Doris, LaRue, and Maria. I see you both there. Oh gosh, Gracie girl. Come on, what's up with you, kitty cat? Hello, December. You guys, it's the last month of 2020. Who's with me, man? Who wants to? I'm so happy that December is here. It's Christmas season. It's cold outside. It was only 27 degrees this morning when I woke up. Oh my goodness. What is up with you, Chicky Poo? Golly, I don't know. Good afternoon. Is it afternoon? Where are you at? It's only 11 o'clock in the morning still here. Hey, you are not going back there. Get back over here. Jesus. Oh yes, Wyoming, Burr. Oh gosh, I can only imagine how cold it is in places like that, man. Because we woke up this morning and the water in the Maggie's bowl was frozen out on the front porch, and it was nipply, as somebody commented on my post this morning. Anywho, I just want to say good morning and welcome December. Yes, we'll have Christmas, we'll have family, we'll do all of that, but times are so different these days. And as 2020 has rolled in and almost out, I am not sorry to see it go. If anybody agrees with me, let me see some hearts and let me see some likes, and and let's see if you're are you ready for 2020 to be over with? Because I am, and I'm just praying that 2021 only gets better as the year comes in and moves along. We want a beautiful, wonderful, I'm claiming a fabulous 2021. Oh, good morning, Miss Linda. So, I am getting busy. How was everybody's Thanksgiving? Did y'all enjoy it? Was it great? Did you love it? We had a great Thanksgiving. I think it was one of the absolutely most wonderful Thanksgivings we've had in 20 plus years. I have to say, in over 20 years. I mean, we've had some great Thanksgivings, and we always enjoy getting together, and miss you too. But it was the first time that we had all 5 of our children home for the Thanksgiving. All 5 of our children. Yes, we have grandchildren, and yes, we see them every year. But I don't get to see all 5 of my kids together in one spot, because one lives in West Texas, one was living in California, and then of course 3 here in East Texas where I live. So it was just the best blessing to have all 5 of our kids home, have our grandchildren. We were missing 3 grandbabies, or it would have been perfect, absolutely perfect. But my husband's birthday was this weekend as well, so had to give him a hard time. We just had a busy weekend, and of course I had to take down all my fall decorations and go to storage, which is in town, and dig out Christmas stuff. I thought I got it all, not quite, and my tree's still not up, but as you can see behind me up here on my counter and stuff, you can start seeing little bits of Christmas happening. Speaking of Christmas, I got, and they're sold out, so I just want to show you guys. I received this in the mail from Keto Chow. I was just thrilled that they thought of me. That just made me so happy. What a wonderful gift the first time of the year. These suckers sold out immediately. My dryer's going. Okay, I know you need to be folded. My husband's on laundry duty. He's doing great, by the way. So these things sold out. But this weekend, I opened my mailbox, and there was one in there for me, and I was so thrilled. So I left everything in the box, minus one item, which I'm going to show you. And I thought, oh, thank you, Miss Sharon. I miss you, sweet girl. I thought I would just show you what's in the box, okay? So here we go. And by the way, I'm using this new light ring that I got. It sits on this desk that I have in the kitchen now instead of my baker's rack. And so it's right here, and it has a little clip, and I stuck my phone in it, and I hope it looks good and sounds good and does that. I'm always trying to improve things, but... So let's get down to the unboxing. Ta-da! If I had glitter, I'd blow it all over the place. So the first thing that I noticed in the box was this lovely, wonderful coffee mug, and it just says stay warm and chow on. I've been using it all weekend. Ever since I got it, I'm like, oh, I just love it so much. I've been using my Rae Dunn mugs for like a year now, and I still love them, but I just think it's so pretty and so unique. And my husband has one that's white with the little black dots on it, little black rim. So I kind of feel like we're kind of unified in our coffee cups now. It is a great cup, isn't it? Okay, so let's get on to what's in the box. I'm going to hold the box up because there's something special in here that I want you guys to see. I have not found it on their website, but only one spot. And I'm sure that sometime today they will be putting this up on their websites. So for anybody who is loving Keto Chow, y'all, I put some links up. I just posted, so be ready. I know one place you can get this right now, but the individuals, not yet. I can't find them. So in the box for my bundle, I had this wonderful mug, then s'mores, lemon meringue, pumpkin spice caramel, a chocolate mint, chocolate. Want to make sure that I don't get down to it. Okay. Eggnog. How festive is this, y'all? Oop, there it is. There it is. Oh, let me get down to these here. I'm going to still do this. Another lemon meringue. A pistachio. A wonderful set of the electrolyte drops, the fasting drops, and the magnesium drops. Well, isn't that adorable? That'd be an awesome little re-gift, wouldn't it? All right, so there's that all bundled up and cute. Then I'm not getting down to that right yet. I'm gonna give it just a second. So this was really cool. I wish I had one of those little books that you could put things in, but they started doing these wonderful, look at this, recipe cards. Love it. You know I love cooking with Keto Chow. I mean, they're wonderful meal replacement shakes and all, but I adore making things with their products because it just makes everything so easy and delicious. So this is chocolate peppermint fudge. The recipe is on the back. Then there is the ultimate pumpkin spice cheesecake card, camp out s'mores, no bake cupcakes, lemon bars. I wish they put one of my recipes up on these. That'd be cool. Mint chocolate soft fudge. Oh, I'm gonna save this last one. Pistachio bars with cream cheese frosting. It's kind of weird looking, but I'd give it a try. Keto eggnog loaf. Another one. I don't know about that one. And ta-da! There's one more recipe card, but it goes with their newest flavor that they are releasing today. Today. And it is apple pie. I know. I get so excited about things, right? Like y'all just like, oh, is that was it? Do you love apple pie? If you love apple pie, then go ahead and give me some hearts and some likes if you love apple pie, because I adore it. Adore it. And I have not tried it. I'm fixing to try it for y'all to let you know how it tastes. If you'd like me to try it, show me those thumbs up. And we can make it up. I might have to get up and move around in my kitchen and all, but you know, Deb, I knew you were going to lose your mind. I knew she was going to be like, oh my God. Pam says, I must be the only person that doesn't like Keto Chow and lost the little bottle of electrolytes. Hey, I have the big bottle of electrolytes and I always carry that little bottle in my purse and just refill it. It's so convenient. And then I have their daily minerals as well. So they taste terrible. I think it was Tracy Grease who said, I'm really curious about them, but I was worried about the taste. They taste disgusting. Now, I'm not going to lie about that. Y'all know how I am. I don't like it, but it's good for me. And it does help. It helps keep me balanced, especially for me in the summertime. Once I'll drink water, but I'll sweat, and then my electrolytes drop right out. Those help immensely, better than any of the other stuff that I've done. Okay, so that is to me the thrill, is this new flavor of the apple pie Keto Chow. here's my thought process. I only have 2, so what do? I make one in a shake so that we can try it and taste it, and I'm already thinking apple pie pancakes. To me, that sounds delicious. They've got these, what they've got already, apple pie spice snickerdoodles. They've got a recipe card in there for that. Kayla, muscle cramps are killing me. Up your magnesium, girl. I'm going to tell you right now, up that magnesium. Keep going. If you get too much magnesium, it can't hurt you. You'll just poop. Which, hey, everybody loves pooping, right? But find that level and bring it up, up, up until you're in that place where your muscle cramps go away. And then you go to the bathroom the next day, just quite regularly. Nice, you know. A little poopy conversation there for you. But that's what it is. Most of us, sodium, salt, you don't think about it, but you know, salt your stuff all day long. Eat foods that are rich in potassium. You know, avocados have more potassium in them than a banana does. Your spinach has potassium. Certain fish is high in potassium. I think it's cod. Spinach. God, there's one more thing I was going to say that's really nice and high in potassium. Use your electrolyte drops. So I find that magnesium is my culprit. If I get enough, I don't get the muscle cramps. And it took me a while to realize I'm 600 milligrams every day without fail. Every night I put them right on my end table, my nightstand in my bedroom. It is the one thing I've been more consistent about than any other supplement I've ever taken. Is every single night before I go to bed, I take 3 magnesium glycinates, go to sleep, and I don't get as many as I used to. I've always had problems with it, but I don't get as many as I used to. All right, so yeah, I'm thinking apple pie pancakes. This one I'll have to do a cooking thing, and when I do cooking, I'll probably do that on YouTube. But this one we can try. I'm so excited. So here's the thing. Yes, avocados, Lillian, are super high in potassium, as well as mushrooms. There we go. That was what I was going to say. Mushrooms are really high in potassium. So as a matter of fact, speaking of mushrooms, I am doing some video today for YouTube, and I'm doing mushrooms. I'm doing mushrooms 3 ways. I'm going to be making stuffed mushrooms because that's what I want for dinner tonight. And then I'm going to do just, I don't know. I've got 2 big portobellos, and then I've got a whole thing of portobellos, the smaller ones, in my fridge. Got to use them. Might as well cook. Might as well do something. I mean, it was a long last couple of weeks in November, but it is December 1st, and we have got to get busy again, right? Y'all said you missed me. Well, not all of you, but some of you missed me. So we'll get busy with some things today. All right. So I'm going to get up. And I'm going to, let's see, shall we use butter? Okay, so when you're using Keto Chow, if you're not familiar with it, I will tell you quickly. What you want to do is, I find it's easier to have a shaker cup. You don't have to have the Keto Chow one. Any shaker cup will do. If you don't, you can use a blender or any shaker method you want. But I do like to do that. And so you get to adjust the amount of fat that you want to use for your needs when you do this. I like to use about 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons of fat. And if I use butter, it's 22 grams of fat. Okay, if I use avocado oil or olive oil or something like that, then that's 28 grams of fat for 2 tablespoons. But according to the package, you know, they've got it all the way up to like a half a cup of cream, which that's just too much for me. Too much cream, it's just too much for me. And then I've got a 1/4 cup of avocado oil. So, I mean, you could really up your fat if you're needing to. I was talking to my daughter, Elizabeth. She's like, okay, I'm all about my keto now. I'm back on it, doggone it. And she's really, she said for the first time, all this time she's been doing keto, she's like, I really never knew what my fat looked like. So she laid out her fat for the day, 123 grams worth. She's like, oh my God. She goes, I was not eating anywhere close to it. It was a good thing that she mentioned that, because I was like, you know, sometimes you don't realize what that amount of fat looks like. So, you know, if you need 100 grams of fat, Think about it. A stick of butter is 88 grams. So you still need more than a stick of butter in your body. I mean, you can use bacon fat, you can use avocado oil, you can mix it all up. But think about your avocado slices. So by just thinking a stick of butter plus some avocados, plus maybe some bacon, plus maybe a fatty cut of meat or some ground beef or something like that, easily you can hit 100 grams of fat a day. So let's do this. I can't move this camera, okay? It's sitting on my desk. It's plugged in and the cord and all that stuff, so I really can't. So you're just gonna see me moving around in the kitchen real quick. And let's try this out, all right? I coulda, shoulda, woulda, you know me. Dang it, I'm real. So, and I'm self-conscious, I'm gonna tell y'all. I've got a thing going. No, I'm not saying that. Here I go. I'm gonna put 14 ounces of water in here. And then I'm gonna grab some avocado oil because I don't want to use my microwave. So I'm just gonna grab a couple of tablespoons of fat. And I'm just gonna put them in. If you're doing butter, you guys, melt it and then shake up your shake and your water and then add your butter and shake it again and shake it really well. It will incorporate and not glump up on you, okay? So there's my avocado oil. And now I'm gonna grab this. Oh, my arm does not want to work. It just doesn't. Oh, yeah. Let me smell it. Let's smell it. Oh, it smells like apples and cinnamon. Tap that into there. And I will tell you, the longer you let these sit in the refrigerator, the better they taste, the thicker they get. Ooh, I got a little bit of mess here. Put that down. And then we're gonna pop the lid on. Make sure that your shaker is snapped down because you do not, I've done it before, and shook the stuff all over the place. There we go. And shake. There we go. Good morning, Miss Dory. And now we can shake. Make sure everything's snap, snap, screw. Gotta really use my left arm. I have done something to this right arm. It doesn't want to work. Miss Sandy, though, sent me for Celix last year when Celix's back went out. She sent me a care package with homemade CBD oil ointments and salves and creams and tea bags. And he used it a little bit, but then his doctor told him, no, you can't do that because you're on pain management. It might mess with your, you have to drug test if you're on pain management. So he didn't get to use it, but I tell you what, since my elbow and arm have been messing with me, it's helped me, at least with the pain level. Okay. Dory got one too. I'm so happy for you. So here we go. Yeah, we get them, but they were sold out. They were sold out before I ever got one. These people are so amazing. Let me tell you what. That is wonderful. So you know that prior to these new flavors they've been doing this year, chocolate peanut butter cup is the shiznit for me. And then along came lemon. And lemon was my bestest friend all summer long. I love their lemon. And then they came out with pistachio. I'm okay with the pistachio. Not my top favorite. It's just, it's there. It's mild and it makes it good for when you're incorporating it into other things. Then s'mores came along. S'mores are good too. Again, I'm just like, it's good. It's good. I still like peanut butter cup and lemon meringue top. Now I can say this. It's so tasty. Sissy is asking if I use these for a meal. Yes, there are times I do. Most of the time, like, But even Celix, my husband loves these. He's like, hey, he likes the strawberry. That's his favorite. He loves strawberry. But yes, when you want a meal and you don't want to cook, this is perfect for those of you who don't want to cook. This is perfect for people who are on the go. This is perfect for people who have jobs and they need some to be able to take something, because you can get your own little shaker bottles for real and mix these up, because with this kind of fat right here that I used with the avocado oil or olive oil or whatever, ghee, whatever, this will last 10 days in the refrigerator. So you can easily meal prep them, stick them in your fridge, grab and go for when you're on the run, out shopping, off working, off doing whatever you're going to be doing. Keto Chow shakes are convenient. I took them when Celix had surgery. I just made them up the night before. We had to be up like at 3 o'clock in the morning and drive 50 miles. So, anywho, yeah, so convenient. Complete meal replacement shake. Just to give you a little info here, I'll just grab the chocolate. I don't know, I left the other apple pie there. But these have a third of your daily nutrients. So I'm going to tell you, when you stop and think about a multivitamin or trying to do 3 meals, which on keto, who does 3 meals? Literally, we usually do 2. A lot of people only do even 1 meal a day, for real, 1 really good meal. So what these do is they give you 1/3 of your daily nutrients. They also include 1/3 of your electrolytes. There's no other shake that does it. So I met these guys in 2018, and if you've ever met Chris and Miriam, they are the most beautiful little couple you ever did see. They live up in Utah. And he is the developer of this, but he is a science dude. He'll admit to it. He's nerdy as all get out in a cute way. I don't know what Miriam thinks about that, but hey, I'm not married to him. He's sciencey. So when he developed this, he thought of everything. He thought about the nutrients that needed to go into it. He thought about the electrolytes that needed to go into it. And then really, most importantly, you can have all the healthy stuff you want, but if it doesn't taste good, you're not going to get anywhere. And this product, I'm like, what sorcery is this? This is good stuff. Because I have gone to Walmart, I have bought protein shake powder, whey powders, protein powders, I've bought it at Sam's Club, I've bought stuff on Amazon, I've had companies send me their products, and all of them have that protein flavor, And I don't know what he does, but it doesn't. I think the only one of his one of theirs, I should say, that you can kind of taste the protein is the vanilla. And it's just so stripped down. I mean, heck, I think at one point on his website, on Keto Chow's website, they actually have a recipe on how to make your own. I mean, who does that? They're so awesome. So anyway, I wanted to do the reveal. I wanted to do the box opening in front of you guys. Is there a list to be on for ordering? Would like to order and willing to wait? Okay, stop laughing. Dana, you know what? I wish that you could have pre-ordered these, or if they would just let you buy it. But these are going to be holiday flavors. At this point, what they usually do is they will introduce a limited flavor, and they will only sell it in these single serve packages, which is cool because they want to see what kind of response they're going to get. They want to know if people like it or not. And depending on the feedback that they get and the orders and the sales that they get, they can determine whether or not something is successful and is going to go. So, when the lemon meringue hit, it was gone that quick. You just had to get it. So they sent this to me, and they sent me a cute little note saying, hey, don't tell anybody about this apple pie flavor until December 1st. It has to be on Tuesday. You can't tell anybody before then. That's our little secret. I was so tempted. I was so tempted to just open this up and taste it. But I thought, no, if I can't even tell them about it until December 1st, then I won't try it until December 1st. That way they can get my response, because if I don't like it, I'm going to be like, not one of my favorite flavors. And there are a few flavors that I'm not real thrilled about, y'all. I love their sweets over their savories. I find that their savories are good for cooking with. As a straight up soup or something, not my favorite. But when I'm making like a chicken pot pie or something, I can use the savory chicken, which I have up in my cabinet. It's great. It's a good way to know that I'm getting all those nutrients and protein. Anyways, back to the limited edition. So when I went on their website this morning, I went looking straight away to see if the apple pie was available in the single packages yet. And they're not. And they're on Mountain Time, and I'm on Central. So, but I did find the Chef's Bundle. Okay. The Chef's Bundle, let me see if I can pull this up right here and look at it. Let me tell you, if you haven't looked at the post that I sent out this morning, look at this. Listen to this. Listen to me, Linda. Okay. The holidays. Let's see. They have this Chef's Bundle, and with it, you will receive a chocolate mint, 2 savory chickens, 2 cookies and cream, 4 eggnogs, 1 pistachio, 2 chocolate, 1 apple pie, 1 banana, 1 savory taco, and an awesome cutting board. So, and it's $80 for that, all of that, right? But, wait, there's more. I'll pull it up here. So, it is only $60. Instead of 80 right now. That's why I'm saying go, 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 go. And yes, I'm an affiliate, but I don't care. I was really disappointed. I mean, I couldn't keep up with their big sales they had going on from Thanksgiving all the way through Monday. I mean, I was like swamped with family and birthdays and Thanksgiving. I did not have any time to be sharing links with y'all. You saw me just post a bunch of them yesterday. I was like, okay. So yeah, $65 for the Keto Chow December Chef Bundle while supplies last. That's why I was like, hurry. Get them. So, and I shared the link. It should take you straight there. Straight there. All right. I'm so excited about it, but we're going to move on this morning. I'll sit here and drink my shake and drink my coffee with you guys. And I'm going to give you what's up for December. How's that? Let's find out what's up for December. Wait, there's something else in the box. Oh, it was this. They sent these little secret flavor cards. So that was kind of cool. That's why I shared the picture yesterday of a secret flavor. So let me put this all back up in here. There's hubby. Say hi, hubby. And put this all back in the box. Are you putting stuff on my counter again? Are you putting things on my counter? What's in the bag? Coffee? Yeah. You went to the store. Oh, cool. We were down to the last bit of coffee. I was like, we're out of coffee. Okay. Let's just, I'm going to look at the feedback real quick, okay? By the way, stars are enabled for anybody who wants to send some stars. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Oh. Oops. You know me. Let me get my finger out of the way. See if I can get that. Oh, I don't want stars. I don't want to give myself stars. I don't need stars for myself. Well, I kind of do, but you know what I mean. I hit the jackpot. Yes. Okay. Scrolling. Yeah, Sharon, she's like Ten's a rebel. But Deb is a rebel lover, but she's also a Keto Chow lover. Dana said, I'm so sorry I've been absent. I need to start over. Perfect. Let's just stop right there. Stop. Wait a minute. Fill my cup. Put some liquor in it. Hope they don't get me for copyright infringement on my great, awesome voice. But we're moving on, all right? So let's just stop right there, Dana. It is December 1st. Today is a new opportunity. I've been looking at all kinds of little inspirational posts. You know, every day we get the opportunity to have a fresh start. Some days you might have a big fail. Some days you might just have a great one. But the important thing is every day you get the opportunity to have a fresh start. Over the last couple of months, I have been, just kind of giving people ideas for, meal plans, a holiday strategy, if you will, like, enjoy your holiday if you're not there, but then get right back up on your plan and eat keto. So this month I'm thinking, let's just eat keto. Let's not put any special restrictions on it. Let's just eat keto. It doesn't matter if you're, fasting. It doesn't matter if you're limiting yourself to one meal a day. It doesn't matter if you're eating fat bombs. It doesn't matter if you're avoiding dairy. There's all kinds of ways you can do your keto journey, okay? And you want the maximum results, and you want to get back to where you were. But, I've had this whole week of celebrating, and I woke up choking. I haven't done that in over 2.5 years, almost 3. January 1st will be 3 years, okay? And I had not had any of my pre-keto symptoms of GERD, and I hadn't had any symptoms of choking, wake up in the middle of the night because you're choking on your own stomach acid because you ate something that did not agree with you, that was not probably meant to go in your body, but you did it anyway, right? You ate the cookie, you ate the roll, you ate the turkey, you ate the everything, okay? So I thought to myself, let's just do this. Let's just take December and go out with a bang. My plan for myself for this month is to just eat keto and stay accountable. For me, I'm staying accountable by coming in front of you guys. When I started my keto journey, I remember it was January 2018 when I started the group, when I started my own keto journey, day one with everybody else. And just going along, doing my thing. And probably about 3.5 weeks into it, I had gone to my sister-in-law's birthday party, had a few drinks, got my butt handed to me because I did not realize what alcohol would do to a person on keto. I had to go home. But when I got home, all I wanted to do was eat something. If you've had a few drinks and it hits you hard, I was on my 3rd drink when I was like, I gotta go home. And I wanted to eat. And there was spaghetti in my refrigerator because my husband and my grandkids live here and they eat whatever, right? And I pulled that bowl out and I grabbed a fork. I was just gonna take a big old bite of cold spaghetti, try to soak up some alcohol. And it was like, even in that altered state of mind, I was like, if you do this, you're going to let people down. And I have said this over the years, and I don't think I've said it often enough this year, but having this group, having people who are in the same boat as I am, who have the same addictions like I have, who suffer and struggle and go through real life just like me, because that's what we do, helps keep me accountable. If I did not have this group and I had done 2 years of keto and had wonderful results and then dealing with what I've been dealing with for this last year, 2020, no telling how much even more weight I would have already gained. I would have failed without y'all. I would have. So you're always there in my mind. Every time I come in front of this camera and I look like I've gained 5 more pounds, I know that, in my head, everybody's looking at me and I'm thinking, but you guys give me the strength to keep trying. You guys give me the strength to keep going, to not give up, to fight right on through this like everybody else. I struggle just like anybody else. I have my good times. I have my bad times. Like I can go weeks and be perfectly perfect keto and then all of a sudden derailed, whether it's an emotional issue, anger, frustration, screw it all. I don't care. I'm just going to do this. And then I have to fight my way back into my keto. So I want to go out of 2020 on top, not on the bottom. I mean, can you relate to that? And we can do it together. We can do it together. And that is my plan. December 1st, start this out. Get on here, share the keto products. Sure enough, yep, I'm doing that. But second of all, I'm just putting myself out there. Take a picture. I challenge you. Take a picture of everything that you're going to put in your mouth, whether it's a drink or whether it's food. take a picture of it, post it in group, post it on your own page, post it on Instagram, post it wherever you got to post it. But take a picture and say, here's my accountability. There is a keto rehab post in the announcements in group where you can keep a running track of everything that you're putting in your mouth. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be strict and you don't have to be perfect. All you got to do is stay on the course. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm either going to be taking a picture or taking a video or doing something to do my keto. That way I can go 31 days, guys, 31 days. I can make a new post if you want. Would you like a new post? A December 31 day challenge? Just keep it keto. That would be a good one. Just keep it keto. No special rules. It's not like it's an egg fast or a bacon fast or a water fast or, anything like that. It's not a clean eating challenge. It's just keep it keto. Go out of this year with 31 days of keto. Enjoy your fat bombs. Make keto candy if you want to for the holidays. Do cookies, do whatever. Just keep it keto. That's all we got to do. That way when New Year's comes, January 1st, we'll be like, you know what? Yeah, we got this. By January 1st, we ought to be ready for some fasting. We should be ready for some clean eating. We should be ready for all kinds of things that we need to be doing and then just keep moving forward. That's all we got to do is keep moving forward. All right, so there we go. Let's see. Hello, 2.5 years keto, but 2 Powerade Zero helps. I take 2 dropperfuls of Mega Mag. Okay, Dr. Barry's suggestion. Good morning, Miss Tina. I miss you too. Good morning, Debbie. Kathy. Rebecca, happy December 1st to you too. And Miss Dory Lynn. Okay, put your almond milk and fat first, then powder, then water. Mixes easier. I put my water in first, and then my fat, and then my powder on top of it. It works really well, and I like water. I don't feel like I need it. I mean, I guess you could make it richer if you want to, especially with certain creamy varieties, like a vanilla would be perfect. But I do like the water. Less calories, less carbs. Oh, Dory says she accidentally spilled the beans yesterday. Smooth move, girl. Let's see. Dory loves pistachio for cheesecake. What a great idea. Here we go. Is there a list to be on for ordering? We covered that. And they do make wonderful ice cream, Laura. Yes, Keto Chow ice cream is good. And I did this, I think it was a week or so before Thanksgiving. I had a really nice lunch, like my first meal was, I think we had gone to Chili's and I had taken my own butter. And so I had like steak and double broccoli and I had salad. So I had a good meal. And then that night I was like, perfect. I had my Keto Chow shake. I think I used the s'mores as a matter of fact, and it made wonderful ice cream. I just threw it in my churner, my ice cream maker, and I sat down and I had ice cream for dinner. Whether you drink it like this or you freeze it, hey, who gets to enjoy a whole pint of it? It's the best way to go, especially if you love ice cream. She said, my note said November 27th. Well, initially, yes, that was the idea, but then they sent an email out afterwards saying, oops, no, not till December 1st. Oh, well, I don't think yesterday was too big a deal. Let's see. Y'all are saying hi to Celix. I don't know where he went. Outside. He bought the stuff to redo our insulation because the insulation on the water pipes outside need to be replaced and everything new. I think that's what he's out there doing. Let's see. Aw, thank you, Miss Linda. Aw, thank you for the stars, y'all. Patty says, my gosh, you are us. We can do it. Yeah, y'all. I just, last night. Okay, so we didn't do anything for my husband's birthday. I pretty much tore the house apart trying to get my Christmas things going. He just pretty much hid in his bedroom doing his thing, watching TV and whatnot. So we didn't do anything. Then yesterday, he wanted his birthday celebration, so I was the DD, and we stayed busy. And I met a guy last night while I was there, and he asked me, he said, why keto for real life people? What's the difference between real life and not? And I said, you know, think about it, y'all. Do you know anybody, or you don't have to know them, but you know of them, like on TV or whatnot, whatever. I mean, I look at TV ads. I watch the Dr. Oz show or the doctors or this or that. All these professionals are out there. They got the smarts, they got the diplomas, they got all this, and it's so easy for them to just look at you on TV with their glamorous lives and their perfect little, you know, advice on how to just eat less and do it this way. And then they've got the commercials, the infomercials out there with these little tight fit young girls and guys who are just so fit, just working out and doing this. And I'm like, I cannot relate. I cannot relate to any of that. I mean, do I wish that I was that healthy and fit? Sure. But for me, real life is this. I mean, it's the day in, it's the day out, it's the financial worries, it's the relationship with the spouse, it's the kids running around, it's the grandkids, it's you know, national disasters happening all around you, people losing jobs, whatever, you know. It's the dog and the cat chasing each other and knocking everything down as they go. That's my reality. That's what I relate to, you know? I don't relate to a bunch of these foo-foo, purdy people. Not that I got anything against them. Hurrah, hoo-goo. Good. But don't try to sit there and push that stuff at me. I can't relate. I relate to real food. I relate to real celebrations. I relate to, you know, budget. And things happen, and dealing with it and still trying to be successful on our keto journey while we're dealing with real life, not TV fantasy worlds. He's like, I get it. Okay. Sissy said, we too. I just drank a Coke Zero for the first time in over a month, and now I'm mad at myself. Don't be mad at yourself. I got Coke Zero and Diet Coke in there. I mean, I get it. If it triggers you, or if it does something to you that prevents you from losing weight, you know, you work on that. But I would rather drink a Diet Coke or a Coke Zero or any diet soda and enjoy it versus a Coke with sugar in it. You know what I mean? I mean, I'll never forget here the summer before last, and I thought I had bought regular Sprite Zero for cocktail hour, you know? And for 2 or 3 days, every evening, say, let's get in the shower, and we get our little cocktail together, go out on the porch, and we use those tall beach glasses, you know what I mean? The tumblers. And I'm pouring my stuff in, and all of a sudden on day 3, I look and I'm like, holy hell! I had bought regular Sprite, so every day I was drinking a can of Sprite, a full sugary Sprite. And I'm full on keto, and I'm still losing weight like nobody's business. Thank God I was fat adapted. But, you know, it's not going to hurt to have that Diet Coke. I'm not a keto police. Y'all know that about me, right? There's things that I allow myself that other people would just, they're like, that's why you so fat, you know? I always hear that voice in my head, my YouTube channel, you know? It's got sucralose in it. Sucralose is terrible. No, sucralose is fine for me. Call me dirty keto, I guess, because I'm okay with it. I do draw the line sometime. Like, I don't sit there and, I wouldn't drink them on the regular, though. I drink maybe 3 Diet Cokes a week. Oh, Debbie, I wish I had lost weight, girl. No, it's just good lighting and root powder in my hair. And okay, you want to hear something? What do you think of this sweater? You like this sweater? I don't really. I mean, I do and I don't. It's comfortable, and I like the black and white plaid check, but I feel like I'm big as a house in it. And it was mine, and I gave it to my daughter, who lost weight, and then gave it back to me because I gained weight. And I'm like, you for keeping some of my fat clothes. Now, I haven't gained all my weight back, and I haven't even gained half of my weight back, but it feels like I've gained it all back. Oh, goodness. Oh, thank you for the stars, y'all. Oh, gosh. Let's see. I hear yes. Bought my dim today. Speaking of which, yeah, I got it right here, guys. So I will tell you, about the first 2 weeks that I was taking this, I was doing the 1 dose a day. This is the Smoky Mountain Nutrition Once Daily Capsule, Dim Bioperine, Estrogen Metabolism Support. It says 1 tablet is a serving, and it's 200 milligrams. And my first week and a half, man, my inflammation was just coming off. Started feeling balanced out. That's what even more so. Like, I'm doing my hormone replacement therapy, which made me feel human again. But then this came along, and it even helped more. Now, if I wasn't eating off plan, on again, off again, I bet I would even have even better results with this. But I did up it. Elizabeth is taking 400 milligrams a day. And I checked it out, and it is safe, so I started upping it. Once a day with a meal, whether it's your early meal or your evening meal, just do this because it helps avoid some of the side effects that can take place with it. So, yeah, back to this starting today. I kind of knocked it off through this last week of eating with the family and eating all the stuff that made me feel terrible. It's terrible when you don't drink. You wish you had, because if you're going to feel like crap, you might as well, have had a good time. But let me tell you, it just wasn't worth it. But yes, I love the dim. Elizabeth, she's taking the dim. And I'm telling you, she hasn't been perfect either. She's just now straightening her path out. But I'm telling you, that girl, she's always carried weight in her thighs and her rear end. That's where, and on her lower hips. When she starts to gain, that's where she starts gaining first. And when she's trying to lose, she loses everywhere, but right there, it's like her stubborn spot. And since doing the dim, and really not much else different, it's like she's melting. And now she's doing her keto and taking her dim, so I'm kind of thrilled with that. If you need a link to that, guys, just go to, it doesn't matter, my page group. You'll see the Amazon link store where I've got my own storefront. It's right in there under the health and beauty stuff, because I've got supplements all listed, so you can find them there. Let's see, I'm in every day. I've got a toffee keto chow in my fridge, making ice cream later. The toffee that's one of those flavors that I'm like, I could take it or leave it. I like it, but to me, that one is super, super sweet. This one is just right. Deanna says, we are not purists. We are everyday people. Yes, we are. And there's no point in trying to be a purist either. I just can't. I buy the tiny cans of Diet Coke and enjoy once a week. See? There you go. I like those tiny little cans too. I either like the tiny little cans or the tiny bottles. The bottles are 10 ounces, I think. I love those because I can't finish a 20 ounce or a 16 ounce. I'll buy them because they're usually cheaper. And then I'll open it up, take a drink with my meal, because that's when I want to have it, is with a meal. I don't want it in between meals at all. And then I put it back. Good morning, Miss Nelda. Love that plaid. Love the sweater. Woohoo. Okay, do you recall when you were staying here for 2019 KetoCon, we were drinking these wonderful margaritas? Yes, girl. That was another time that we found out there was some sugar happening, but we enjoyed them anyways. I mean, everything else was keto. Miss Sharon had got the most beautiful table set up. She had this beautiful welcome party for us when we went to KetoCon last summer in 2019. It was wonderful. So if we had a little bit of margarita mix, it is what it is. Agave, yeah. See, there you go. Another word for sugar. Linda says, I'm excited to see if it helps me with the inflammation issues. Well, you know that if you have been on again and off again on plan, that the inflammation is ungodly. So thankfully, once you get on plan, usually by day three, inflammation is just, it goes down so rapidly, you guys, just by eating your fat, just by having it. So you get quick relief. I know that right now I'm puffy. Y'all saw that. This hand was killing me. I racked this finger good, and I'm not going to do that, but it was this finger right here that I jammed in my door, and then a mini blind caught it, and it just took the whole thing and twisted it. It was swollen, and then I hit it with a knife, so I cut the same finger that was spraying. And then with the eating off plan, aches and pains are so much more noticeable. Like, it's terrible. Plus, the inflammation is water gain. It's water weight as well. So get back on plan. Make sure you drink your water. If you take supplements, take your supplements. Get yourself a strategy going. I sit here and I'm thinking, like, just eat keto, do what it takes. I got my keto chow shakes. If I want one of those, and I'm not going to clean out my fridge. All right. So I'm just going to put this out there because this is another thing. I was just running through my head, like, all right, get a plan together, throw it together for everybody, clean out the fridge, empty out. And I'm like, no. When I started my keto journey in 2018, I did not go in my pantry and take out everything that wasn't keto. Y'all saw me probably earlier this year. I'm like, I'm cleaning everything out. I don't want anything keto that's not in here. Everybody's keto. Well, they're my fair weather keto friends. Okay, sometimes they're keto, sometimes they're not. And this year I have been on and off. But when I started keto in 2018, it was here. It was here inside my heart that it was, Nancy, this is for you. This is for your health. This is you and these people getting together. And it doesn't matter because that stuff's always going to be in there. If you live alone and you want to get rid of it and that's your thing to help you, do it. But for me, I'm not going to do that. I've got to tell myself no to this. And I can do it because I have done it before. So it's not like, hey, y'all, I'm struggling. And I've told them I am. I said, my addiction is raging, man. Raging. What I will ask, and I think that is a better idea, rather than cleaning out my cabinets and tossing out everything that's non-keto, I'm only asking my family to not enable me. So if they come back and they've got Sonic and they've got cookies from Walmart, or they've went and bought whatever because they both go out and do their thing, and I come back and say, would you like some? I ask them to not enable me. Do not offer things to me if they are not keto. Okay? I have to deal with what's already in the house and make the choice on my own to say, no, I'm not doing that. And I really don't need you to come in and try to offer it to me. And they're like, okay, that's fine. I mean, my daughter said the other day, I'm sorry, but I know you love these. Would you? Here, I went to this new place that has real street tacos, and she knows I love tacos. And I was on doing good, and she's like, but it's only 2 little tacos. Just, that's all. And it's so easy to go, all right, it's okay. But then I've ate 2 tortillas now. It's like, and it's a never ending thing. So ask your family members, if you have them who live with you, to just not enable you. Steelix is doing his own cooking for the most part right now. Seriously. I'm going to do me, he's going to do him. And in between, if I make a meal that's pretty much keto, then that's fine. But I'm really just not messing with it. Okay. Bonnie, hello. Linda says, I haven't had the toffee yet. It'll be my first time. Hopefully not too sweet for me. It is one of their sweetest ones. For me, it's a little too much. Too much. Okay. All right. Bonnie says, I'm struggling this year also. I have to get back on it for inflammation and pain in back and knees. Exactly. We are going to take this, y'all. I mean, seriously. I'm even at a point, I hate trying to say, guys, that I want to do something, because every single time I try to plan something, this family and my life get in the way and I don't get to follow through, which I don't like doing that. I don't like being a person who's not following through. But I mean, I literally just want to take little short video clips or pictures of everything and run them together and post them on a daily so that you can see this is what I had for the entire day. You can see what I'm eating. You can see what I'm drinking. Water is important. I've got to get a pitcher of water out. That's what I've got to do. I got to set a pitcher of water out on the counter and just empty it. That's what I need to do, because if I don't set it out, I won't finish it. If I see it, then I'm more like, oh, you got to drink that. You got to empty that pitcher of water. So little tips, little things that you might do for yourself to remind you to make sure you're drinking your water, that you're getting your electrolytes in, that you're eating keto. I think that's as difficult as we need to make it. And then, you know, do whatever you have to do to tell your family, hey, I have got to do this. It's my ride or die. I mean, if I keep doing this, I'm going back to it. I don't want to be breathless again. I don't want to wake up in the middle of the night choking on my own stomach acid. It gets down in my lungs and I just can't even, I mean, literally, I'm just drowning in my own stuff. I'm like, no. There's your sign, you know? Okay. Deanna says, it's like telling an alcoholic it's okay to have a beer because it's not hard liquor. Yeah. Yeah. It you know, we have to eat. I mean, we have to eat. Yes. And I won't kid you. There's been times I'm like, I just want to eat what everybody else does. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to cook it. I don't want to deal with it. But what other option do I have? You know, I can keep it as simple as I need it to be. I can make it meat and veg any old time. I can cook up eggs and bacon. It can be as simple as I want it, or it can be as extravagant and flavorful as I want it. It's not convenient. That's why they have these kind of things like products. Not all the products are great, but they do have stuff for us if we want it, you know? But I know that no matter how sometimes we get in that little thing, you know, it's like being an alcoholic or a drug addict, okay? Like you know you don't want to do it. You know that you shouldn't do it. And you make up your mind not to do it. And then everybody comes over to have a barbecue and brings us, you know, a cooler full of beer and wine and, you know, whatever other things they've got. And you're just like, oh, I'll wait till this event is over and then I'll start fresh on Monday after this is over. Well, except for one thing. Then the next week it's another event, and then it's always something. You have to just say no. You got your beer in your cooler. I got my near beer over here. You know, I got my closest thing to it. Or I got my own stuff, my own iced tea, whatever it happens to be. You just have to make up your mind to say no. Or be prepared. I got two granddaughters' birthdays coming up. Y'all, I swear, November and December are crazy for the birthdays we've got and holidays. So I'll be facing 2 birthday cakes in the next week, a Christmas party the following week, where there's going to be all kinds of stuff there. And I feel like I'm at the Olympics or one of those TV shows where they have to, you know, do the obstacle course. That's what it's like in my head. Whoosh, can I dodge the bullet? Can I make it up the hill? Can I climb over this without touching that? You know, it's like, if we stick together, we can do it. All right. Yes, yes, yes. There are no other options when we get right down to it. Yes, Miss Sharon. Bonnie says, your roll, bread, and jelly recipes have saved me so many times. Thank you for your recipes, especially at holiday. You're welcome. And that's another thing I've thought of. Like, do I try to create new stuff for you guys? I mean, I know y'all listen to me, but at the same time, recipes are kind of a big deal. You know, that new recipe comes out and everybody wants it. But I don't know about going all out for newer stuff this month. I'm going to put it like this. I'm in the mood for mushrooms. I made a little bit for myself. I did make keto for Thanksgiving. And then I ate things that weren't. Not too bad though. I chose one item, but it was keto Thanksgiving. It was awesome. But you know, I was like, I don't know that I want to just go all out and just get in the kitchen to get in the kitchen. You know what I mean? If I'm not in the mood for Christmas cookies, then I'm not making Christmas cookies. If I'm in the mood for mushrooms, which I am, I'm going to do a video about mushrooms. And they just happen to be very clean and they happen to be very delicious. And you can make them as a wonderful appetizer to take to a holiday party. Or you can eat them as a meal for all by yourself. It's like going to Chili's and ordering nachos. You know what I mean? Instead of having you order an appetizer, that's me. I live on appetizers. So that's the way I'm going to approach this month. Whatever I'm making, I'll share. Creating, I'm over it for this month. I'm done with it 2020. And I'm going to tell you the hook that got me that just was the pie crust. The amount of flour, lupin flour, the amount of ingredients that I tried over and over and over. And I got this great pie crust last week. Again, I told you I'll be back on Wednesday. I'll share with you. I got pictures to prove it. The pie crust, the edge of the pie crust, freaking delicious, delicious. I came up with a way to do it. Difficult technique? No, it was pretty easy. But when I put the filling into it, the filling went down and cooked into the crust and it came out smushy. And it was another big fail. So I was like, I'm done. So whatever I'm cooking, I'll share with y'all this month. That's the best I can do. But I don't think I'm creating anything new that I am aware of yet. Having to remind yourself that food can't be a hobby for some of us. Yeah. Well, me particularly, that applies very much to me. Food is a hobby. Me creating recipes is a hobby. Like my brain starts thinking. I mean, I don't even know what I did with that other apple one up there. I must have left it up there. The minute I got this, I was like, and looking at it, I hadn't even opened the package, and I was thinking pancakes already. How do I do that? Oh, I've already got it. And I will. I might have pancakes. Might have pancakes tomorrow, and if I do, I'll record it, and we'll put it out there. But it becomes a pastime for me. It is a hobby for me to get in the kitchen and figure things out and create and eat. Let's just keep it keto. That's all I care about this month. You figure 31 days, you could be fat adapted by the end of the month. How would that be? How would that be? How wonderful would that be? Being fat adapted by the end of the month. It is hard to say no, but we have to. Yes, we need to. Angie says, I think you need to focus on you, Nancy, and we will follow and learn. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I mean, to be just quite frank, I almost wanted to take this whole month off. I've been doing keto going on 3 years, struggling with keto during my 3rd year, feeling burnt out, just putting it out there. And I remember another person who's been doing keto for a lot of years said, she told me this when my very first year of keto, take off the whole month of December because it's slow. People aren't into it as much. And this is the time of year that I take off the whole month. And I thought, yeah, that's nice. That sounds nice. But there was no way I could do that because I was like, no, we're on it, doggone it. And I was creating stuff all over the place. But into the year 3, I'm just like, yeah, it would be great just to say, okay, I'm not doing anything. I'll be back in January. See y'all there. And I was that close to making that decision. And I thought, no, can't do that. I don't want to do that. If I was totally on plan and I had been doing everything I needed to be doing the right way, I probably could have done it. But because I want to end this year on a strong note, and because I know not only have I struggled, but I know so many of you have struggled as well, we need to do this. We just need to get through this month and focus on eating keto. That's it. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. I personally appreciate your hard work when you're trying things to perfect for us. I trust your recipes, so don't spend a fortune on things that taste terrible by others. There you go. It's trial and error. Linda says, I don't think there's any need for you to create this month. Relax as much as you can. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Sheila said, I had to give up dairy, caused a lot of bloating. And it can. It's funny. Tomatoes for Elizabeth. We were talking about that. Just certain foods, and the longer you're keto and you start really understanding what works and does not work for you. I'll give you an example, and I know Dory's in here. She'll jump in on this conversation right here. But for me personally, one of the things that I love, or a couple of things that I love that I never knew that I had an issue with, were peanut butter, tuna. Love them. Oh, and tomatoes. I love tomatoes. I can eat raw tomatoes like in salads, but tomato sauce, tomato juice, I found that those three things cause me a lot of pain in my body when I eat them. Stomach pain, heartburn. I always had issues with, acid reflux and heartburn when I was not keto, but you couldn't pinpoint any one food. And being keto and then incorporating those foods in, the same pain would come back. So I learned that I have some sort of intolerance. Those foods just don't agree with me. And so, yeah, you learn these type of things. Dairy can be a hard one. And I will say this, when it comes to dairy products, if you notice that it's things like cream cheese or heavy cream or cottage cheese, or some people even yogurt, it's the softer dairies that can be problematic for some people. But they don't have problems with hard cheeses like the Parmesans or the hard aged cheddars or any of those firmer cheeses, because the firmer and the more aged it is, the less lactose is in it. It's more just hardened fat, and you might not have as much trouble. So I hope that helps you a little bit. Just try, different types of dairy and figure out which one it is. Eliminate all of it for a week or two, and then one at a time incorporate something. Eat a piece of hard cheese. Does it work for you? Did it bloat you? Did it cause problems? Okay, the next day you're like, okay, I'll try a little bit of heavy cream. Bloated, there you go. You know. Okay, thank you. I felt the same way and got off. Boy, did I regret it with just the pain itself. Yes, it is so painful to be non-keto. Debbie says, as a type 2 diabetic, I can't take time off. And there you go. We have our reasons. Peanuts, nightshade veggies. And Sheila says, thank you. All right, y'all. I'm about done with the shake. I'm wrapping this up. Like I say, I'm going to, you'll see me in the next video, because I'm fixing to do some mushrooms up, and I want to get them on tape while I can and share that up on YouTube. Make sure that you check it out. If you haven't gone to YouTube and subscribed, please do so, and make sure you hit the notification button so that you know when I've uploaded something new or I'm doing a live. Thank you all for the stars. I appreciate it. If you might consider becoming a supporter on Facebook or YouTube, you're more than welcome. I appreciate that. And last but not least, y'all, just keep it keto. Don't worry about all of the rules. Don't overthink it. Just keep it keto. All right, that's my goal. December 1st through 31st. Let's do 31 days together. Use your tools, your tips and your tricks, and you can't get the holiday bundle, but you can get the chef's bundle, and it has the apple pie in it. I shared a link with y'all. Remember, fats first, moderate protein, low carb, and get you some